The Wayne Hills freshman baseball team is having an amazing season. Led by Coach Ab, the team has been working very hard and the results speak for themselves. The team has a record of 15-5 and the future could not be brighter.
So on the average practice, the infielders, first of all, we start by warming up our arms a little bit and stretching. And after that, we take a little infield outfield. And we play this game 21, where the team has to make 21 outs in a row and we run.
On the average practice, the outfielders work on pop flies, communicating, hitting the cutoffs, and a bunch of other things.
That's when it really counts during the games. That's what good teams do. When you work out in the off season, you really get better, you get stronger, you work well as a team.
Yeah, it was definitely difficult for the outfielders to get some live reads. So the outfield practices were very, very difficult.
Practice after practice, the Wayne Hills freshman baseball team has worked to perfect their craft on the defensive side of the ball. Their 15-5 record is largely attributed to their hard work in practice and minimal errors in the game.
I play second base and shortstop. I play shortstop when Dom Kaplan senior pitches.
I play third base, and although I'm not really playing it this season, I play some outfield too.
The person who throws hardest on the team is definitely Zachary Appel. We call him 82 because he throws 82 miles per hour. And really, we try to he's our ace. We love him. We call him 82.
Mr. 82 definitely throws the hardest.
Since I'm an outfielder, pop fly is definitely easier because I've just seen it so many times and I'm used to it, unlike ground balls.
Definitely a ground ball. A pop fly, sometimes you're pretty high. You can't really see them, clouds in the sun.
For me, being an infielder, fielding ground ball is definitely easier than a pop fly, especially once Coach Av and Coach Boz hits during our practices because those go really high up and they can be hard to judge sometimes.
For hitting over fielding, just the exhilaration of being up at bat and the enjoyment of getting a strong hit, it's great.
I definitely prefer hitting because there's really no greater feeling when you get that nice solid contact on the ball, and but fielding's great too.
Our team has done so well this season because we are such a cohesive unit and have such a great chemistry. We have grown into a brotherhood that will last forever.
We have very good chemistry. We played with each other for a long time, over I'd say 8 years, most of us. We really love each other. It's like a brotherhood out there. We communicate well, we talk to each other, and we try to just get the job done.
I think the team has phenomenal chemistry. We've been on an 8-game winning streak, chemistry has really helped us through that.
Coach Av is definitely qualified to be our coach this year. After all, he's one of the best players to ever come through Wayne Hills. I mean, he's just an insane hitter, and we can see it in practices when he picks up the bat.
Coach Av is just a stud. That's all you could really say. Let's hear a little bit more about some of those great players.
Batting first, we have Dean Imparato. He really does his job. He gets on base a lot, and right when he gets on, he steals. So we like that. Very fast player.
Batting second, we have Dominic Casasina. He's a very solid player, good fielder, phenomenal pitcher.
John Crumbine, the catcher, he hits third.
Fourth, we got Chris Giacalone. He's been our best hitter all year. Really, 2 to 3 hits a game, awesome.
Our fifth hitter is RJ Menner, and when he makes contact with the ball, it really flies.
Batting sixth, we have Luke Kaplan. He's our third baseman, solid player in the field, and good hitter as well.
Seventh hitter is Jake Dillon. He's our shortstop when Dom's pitching and our starting second baseman. He's having a really good season up at the plate. He's making a lot of contact with the ball.
Mr. 82 hits 8th and he plays right.
And finally, ninth, Matt Emmerich. Very fast player, very speedy player. He's like a leadoff hitter back there. He bunts a lot. He really helps the team. He's like a second leadoff hitter, and then we're back to Dean, and a lot of beasts.
The team has grown very close, but there is no doubt there is a variety of personalities on the field. Let's hear a little bit more about some of those great players.
I don't get nervous before games. I just go out there and have fun and do my best.
Yeah, I definitely get a little nervous before games, but once I'm all warmed up and I'm out in the field, the nerves just kind of go away.
I usually listen to Drake before games to get me ready.
I have 2 songs that hype me up before games, both by Ed Sheeran, Perfect, and Supermarket Flowers.
I personally have a bunch of different songs that hype me up, but I know Dean likes Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
I'm superstitious. Whenever I get in the dugout, my bag has to be in a certain spot. I got to do certain stuff before every game to make sure that I'm ready.
I'm very superstitious. If you watch me before games, you'll see me tip the bat on the plate twice. Make sure that I grab a pair of tissues. My batting gloves have to be perfectly strapped, and other various things that don't need to be said.
My favorite baseball team is the Yankees, and I like Aaron Judge.
My favorite baseball team is the New York Yankees. My favorite player, even though he's injured, is Jacoby Ellsbury. With only a few games left in the season, hopefully the team's momentum can continue and they can end off on a solid note. However, regardless of the outcome, it is clear from what we have seen thus far that this team has talent and the future for Wayne Hills looks bright.